Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SBI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
At Fall River Propane, we're not just your propane provider. We're the ones who make sure life keeps moving. Fall River Propane. Experience the difference.
I'm Viola Jones. I'm the owner and baker of Sourdough Nest. One thing that helped us immensely was SVI Media. We were new to town and they didn't really know about us. If you're a new business or even an older business and you want people to know about you, you'll definitely get your money's worth to go to SVI. I appreciate SVI especially for their marketing and to help us out.
To learn more, visit svinews.com/advertising.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
The remodel of the hot tub at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton has been completed and is open for guests. Kodiak has also begun construction for a swimming pool and additional hot tub, which will open for guests only soon. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com. Star Valley Sports on SBI are presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors Kyle Terry, creating tailored solutions to address your financial needs. And by Rusty's Tree Service, the tree removal experts. Call 248-2442.
Ever wish you could be the boss of your home Wi-Fi? Well, with Home Zone by Silver Star, now you can. It's like having your own Wi-Fi command center right in your pocket. Whether it's setting up a guest network for visitors, controlling what your kids can access, or checking your connection speed, Home Zone has you covered. With Protect IQ, you'll have a virtual bodyguard for your Wi-Fi, blocking unwanted threats before they reach your devices. Home Zone by Silver Star. Wi-Fi control, coverage, and security all in one.
Drive your career forward by joining the LCSD2 Transportation Department. We're now hiring for part-time bus aides starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time route drivers earn $22 per hour, working only during the school year. Substitute driver and substitute aide positions are also available. Explore these rewarding opportunities and become a vital part of our education system. For more information, visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings. That's lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
Discover the convenience and reliability of Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic for all your waste management needs. We offer comprehensive services, including residential and commercial trash removal, septic pump outs, and a variety of porta-potty options with optional cleaning schedules. Trust us for efficient and professional solutions. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com to schedule your service. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Whether you're courtside or mat side this season, it's also tax season. This is your Miles CPA tax tip. Filing an extension on your taxes only gives you more time to file your tax return. It doesn't give you more time to pay. If you owe taxes and wait to pay until you file or until the extension deadline, the IRS can and will charge you interest and possibly penalties. starting from the original tax date of April 15th. So even with an extension, it's smart to estimate and pay what you owe on April 15th to avoid extra costs.
Technology in medicine is advancing all the time. Amazingly, Star Valley Health is keeping up with everywhere else. It provides people an opportunity to get care that is closer, but care that is the same or better quality. Our specialists are fellowship trained and board certified.
Doing care at Star Valley Health has made me feel like I've got a place at home that I can trust and rely on.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
Battleson Brothers has new inventory on the way, so they need to clear out current stock to make room. Everything must go. In-stock LVP has been discounted to $1.99 to $2.99 per square foot. In-stock carpet is marked down to between $1.39 to $2.49 per square foot. Carpet and LVP remnants are also on sale for just 99 cents per square foot, located a block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
At Western, students don't just earn degrees. They experience growth, friendships, and opportunities. Western Wyoming Community College. Enter here with passion and leave with purpose.
Discover the thrill of adventure with Salt River Motors, your go-to destination for Polaris side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and sleds. Gear up with premium off-road gear and accessories. And when you are on the road, Salt River Motors keeps you moving with a full automotive service department for tires, shocks, brakes, and comprehensive repair and general maintenance. Visit Salt River Motors on Highway 89 south of Etna or online at saltrivermotors.com.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Green River High School in Sweetwater County for live coverage of Star Valley basketball on the SVI Sports Network and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Duke Dance here with you, and we appreciate you joining us today as Star Valley gets set to take on the Green River Lady Wolves, and Green River girls game followed by the boys game here in just a few moments. Scheduled tip-off time at about 4 p.m. this afternoon. Countdown to tip-off presented by First Bank of Wyoming, your home for totally free checking, where free really does mean free, at gofirstbank.com. Coming up, we'll have your senior spotlight, Crimson Corner roundup, recap the rivalry. We'll have Claire Myers courtside today. Records watch, keys to the game, all ahead of the national anthem and the varsity roster. Let's take a look at this girls matchup today. It's a good one. Star Valley Lady Braves, 4th in the Wild Preps Coaches and Media Poll rankings in the 4A classification. Green River, 2nd in the Wild Preps Coaches and Media Poll rankings. So number 4, number 2, Green River's had a fantastic season, 14-2 overall, and they are 3-0 and undefeated in the 4A Northwest quad. Star Valley Lady Braves, not a bad start to the year themselves either. I guess you can't say start anymore, but 10-4 overall, 3-0 inside the Southwest. And so two teams that are really hoping to have a good seed heading into the state tournament, wanting to take care of business the rest of the conference schedule, and then a good outing at the region tournament. But right now it's Green River and Star Valley both leading their respective quad play inside the 4A West. So a big game. These two teams have played once before, kind of a unique situation where they played in pre-season, pre-conference schedule early in December. In fact, some of the first games of the season where Star Valley lost to Green River by 2 points. 46-44 was the final in that one. So a close game early on. We'll see how this one plays out. We are about 15 minutes away from tip-off time. It's Star Valley Green River Lady Braves basketball on the way on the SVI Sports Network. When we come back, I had a chance earlier in the week to catch up with Star Valley senior Will Linford from the boys squad. It's our senior spotlight on the way after this on SVI.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property, it's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
Player Spotlight on the SVI Sports Network, and Star Valley High School senior Will Linford with us today. Will, you're coming off what was probably one of your best games of the season so far in Jackson. Let's first start with the atmosphere on the road last week in Jackson. What was it like to play in front of that student section up there?
It was really loud. They were yelling lots of things, but our student section was just as loud, so it was fun having all of them up there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, talk about the game itself. You were a big force in that one in the paint. What was working well for you?
I was just doing what I do best, getting offensive rebounds, setting screens, and just working hard.
Awesome. All right, so going forward, this weekend, games against, who do we got? Rock Springs and Green River, two quality programs. Tell us what you guys are working on this week.
We're just working on the basics, getting prepared, watching film on both their offenses, seeing what we can do best to go against them.
Now, the boys team this year got 1 million seniors on the roster. What's it like playing with a group of guys that you've been playing with for a long time, and now you're all seniors together?
It's pretty sweet. We know each other actually really well, especially off the court and on the court too. So there's just a lot of chemistry there.
Awesome, love it. All right, Will, of course you played football also. What else do you like to do when you're not playing sports?
Snowmobiling and hang out with friends.
Okay. Do you have your own sled, or do you have a dream sled maybe?
I have my own sled, but dream sled would be the 9R Boost.
Okay, all right. Where's your favorite place to go?
It's secret.
One of those, like a fishing spot. It's like, all right. Let's see, Will, in class, what's your favorite class right now?
I like my Principles of Fitness class with Patience Jenkins. It's pretty easy and fun.
Nice, easy as the key part. Love it. How about after high school? You have plans?
I'm going to serve a mission and then go to college.
And do you know where college yet or not yet?
Not yet.
All right. How about career-wise? Do you know what you want to do?
I'm thinking something in the medical field, but still many options.
Perfect. All right, Will, what is your favorite music?
That's a hard question. I listen to too much of everything.
Fair enough. How about your favorite candy bar?
I got to go with a Reese's Cup.
Can't beat it. Absolutely. That's Will Linford, our Player Spotlight on the SVI Sports Network.
Welcome to Aspen Physical Therapy. Let our team help you out with your healthcare needs. We work with a wide variety of patients, from car accidents to strains and sprains to injured athletes to post-surgical care. We have a number of modalities and different procedures we use to help people, including dry needling and our radial pulse wave machine. We have offices in Thane and Afton and are open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 to 5. Tuesdays and Thursdays we are out seeing our home health patients. Aspen Physical Therapy, getting you back to work, to play, to life.
Bill Neeb, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
This evening, it's Star Valley basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Lady Braves on the court, warming up to take on the Green River Lady Wolves. Green River 14-2 overall, Star Valley 10-4 overall. Should be a great game inside the 4A West cross quad play. Duke Dancer with you, back with you. Appreciate Jake Hibbert coming into pinch hit on Thursday evening. I was at a wedding of a family member. I wasn't planning to be there. Dal had some things pop up late, and Jake did a great job kind of coming in out of the bullpen to spot us, and appreciate that, Jake, helping us out on Thursday night. Here in this game, it is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. You're home for totally free checking, where free really does mean free. Visit GoFirstBank.com. Let's start with the Crimson Corner and take a look at what else is going on this weekend across Crimson and Gold Athletics for Star Valley High School. Boys Wrestling Day 2 of the Cheyenne 4A Duels Tournament going on. The live coverage with Jason Hoops continues on SVI. The wrestling duels in Cheyenne East is where that's taking place. Indoor track is at Kearns yesterday and Pocatello at Idaho State University today. And in basketball, Star Valley girls coming off a 44-25 win against Rock Springs on Thursday. Boys also winning Thursday against the Tigers 56-52. And that's a look at your Crimson Corner as part of the countdown to tip-off coverage presented by First Bank of Wyoming. Some other girls' games of interest across the state of Wyoming. Here's the Sunrise Engineering Roundup. As always, rankings courtesy of the WyoPreps.com Coaches and Media Poll. In Wyoming girls 4A, number 2 Green River defeated Jackson 57-24 on Thursday. Number 4 Star Valley over Rock Springs 44-25, with Riverton over Natrona 44-36. Number 1 East took on Laramie, and I'm not sure the score on that one actually. In Wyoming girls schedules yesterday, let's actually jump to today, Saturday schedule. 4A Saturday, number 5 Central at Sheridan, East at Campbell, East number 1, Evanston at Natrona, Rock Springs at Jackson, Kelly Walsh hosting Riverton, with number 3 Laramie at Thunder Basin, number 4 Star Valley at number 2 Green River. This game here today. There's a look at the roundup presented by Sunrise Engineering, creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. I believe we have Claire. I think we have Claire. I don't know if we have Claire. We'll see if we can find Claire. See if we can get that courtside report here in just a few moments. In the meantime, let's recap the rivalry between Star Valley and Green River with the help of SVI News. Your Visit SVInews.com for your print or e-edition subscription to the Star Valley Independent. That's SVInews.com. Recapping the rivalry, first game in 1977. Overall series, Green River leads at 28-26. In Green River, Lady Wolves lead 19-14. Last game, Green River won 45-44 at the Flaming Gorge tournament. I believe it was 46-44 at the Flaming Gorge tournament. The final of that one, 46-44. We're going to go down to the court for the national anthem, presented in our broadcast by Hastings Ace Hardware.
High School marching band.
Let's meet today's players with the help of Mountain Star Products. Mountain Star Products, excavation, road building, gravel, sand, and more.
There's the varsity roster for the Braves, made possible by Mountain Star Products on Rocky Road. In after, we're going to Claire Myers for the Miles CPA Courtside Report. Claire, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I had the opportunity to interview Coach Erickson and get some of his thoughts about tonight's game. Coach Erickson stated that the biggest thing that the Lady Braves focused on in preparation for this game was being able to handle the press and tempo of Green River, with him adding that the girls seem like they know what to do. Coach Erickson is very prepared for tonight's game, and he is feeling very good and ready for the competition. Erickson said that if the girls don't get the win tonight, then it just is what it is, and he wants them to have a good time playing and be competitive. Erickson's main goal for the Lady Braves tonight is to take care of the ball, and when opportunities are there offensively, to take them up and not pass them up. Overall, he's feeling great and can't wait to see how this game goes. Back to you, Duke.
Thank you, Claire Myers, with the Miles CPA Courtside Report. And after that in Alpine, that's Miles CPA. Starting lineups being announced here at Green River High School. The Lady Braves have already been announced. Number 3, Morgan McGee. Number 4, Cam Mackey. Number 5, Ambry Nelson. Number 12, Hudson Kleeman. And number 22, Avery England. Head coach Kate Erickson in his 7th year at the helm, leading the Lady Braves squad for their starting 5. And now for the home Green River Lady Wolves. Number 5, a junior, is Nicole Wilson. 14, a senior, Sydney Eastman. 20, a senior, McKinley Kilpack. Number 21, a senior, Isabel Vasco. And number 35, Sophia Arnold, a senior, Clint Landon. Head coach for the Green River Lady Wolves. That's the starting lineups presented by Mountain Star Products. Keys to the game with the help of Star Valley Health. Couple things Star Valley is going to be working on: protect the ball. Green River leads 4A in steals. Lady Braves really need to limit turnovers. Don't overthink it. Play your game and balanced offense. The keys to the game presented by Star Valley Health. Online at starvalleyhealth.org. Ready to go as we wrap up the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Official step center court. Wolves win the opening tip, and they quickly go to the left side where they open up their offensive possession first of the game. Left side key off the square. Shot missed and rebounded by Star Valley. A quick one and done for the Lady Wolves. As mentioned, both teams started quad play 3-0. Star Valley ranked 4, Green River ranked 2, and the Wild Preps coaches a media poll. Lady Braves set up their first offensive possession on the outside. Quickly a 3 fired and too strong, missed by Hudson Kleeman, and that's a rebound for Green River. So both squads will start things off going one and done offensively. Green River will set up in the half court with Vasco running point. She's covered by Nelson. Vasco dribbles right, Nelson stays with her, dumps right key to Arnold, spin, shoot, too strong, ball tipped, rebounded on the left side by Kilpack. She'll dribble up to the free throw line. No shot there, has to clear it back outside. Cutting down to the lane is Eastman, and then dumps it across the paint to the opposite post, and in for the first score of the game to Sophia Arnold. That makes it 2-0 Green River with backcourt pressure being put on by the Lady Wolves. Braves break it with Nelson. Stops in the front court and now will run the half-court offense, trailing 2-0 early on in the game with 6:40 remaining in the opening period. Mackey sidesteps, no shot, top of the key. Spins to dribble drive take from England. Shot missed on the take. Good drive, though, by England. Not able to hit the shot. Sophia Arnold has the rebound back to the Green River Wolves. And their possession up 2-0. Again, a 2-point difference in this game early on in the season at the Evanston tournament, the opening weekend. 46-44 the final. We'll see if it's close down the stretch here again in this one. Still early in the first. 2 minutes have gone by of game time with Green River leading 2-0. Working around the outside perimeter is Vasco. Fantastic soccer player is Vasco, and not a bad basketball player either. Averages 18 points per game. Lady Braves have her shut down this time, and Star Valley will continue to work defensively against a strong Green River offense that averages 55 points per game. That's first in 4A as Vasco drives too strong off the glass, though, high off the top of the square. Rebounded by Nelson, and the Lady Braves defense has another stop. Star Valley's defense second in 4A, so the number one offense in Green River against the second best defense in Star Valley. Lady Braves work around the outside with England. Flick up top to Mackey and over to McGee on the left side wing. Now down the lane, and tough shot by England, but did get it on the low post. No good. Rebounded by Green River. Couple of good looks for Star Valley. Not able to hit the shot, and we're down to 5:10 to go in the first period. Still 2-0 Green River, and a steal by Star Valley down low in the post. Another stop for the Lady Braves. 2-zip. Mackey up top, left side, Kleeman. Hudson gives it up to McGee in the corner, left side. She'll dribble to the wing. Picks it up, defense is on her. Back to England, no shot above the left corner, screen set. Passes over to the right side, Hudson Kleeman back to England. Lady Braves working around the outside. Fake pass, and now still looking is Nelson. Hands off to Mackey, has a screen, but the ball's poked away and stolen. It's going to be a steal and a layup on the other end. Missed, but a foul. England was trailing after Wilson had the steal, took it to the rim, missed the layup, but England will be called for the foul. And that will put Nicole Wilson to the free throw line for 2 attempts. Clock is stopped at 4 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the first period. First foul called on the game goes against Star Valley as the free throw is missed by Wilson. She'll have one more attempt. First personal foul, of course, for England. And Wilson toes the charity stripe for the second attempt. That one's no good, missed them both. Rebounded by McGee, Star Valley basketball. So harm, but no points come, or foul, but no points come with it. And it's still 2-0. Lady Braves trailing, looking for their first points against the Green River defense, which is not bad in their own right. They're fourth in the 4A classification, are the Lady Wolves defensively. Number one offense and fourth best defense. Star Valley has Cam Mackey around the outside. Feeds to England again on the low post. Missed another one. Tough shot contested. She's had a few good looks down there as England, but tough shots that haven't fallen. It remains 2-0. Clock down to 3:50. Lob in the middle. Kick back out. Open three from Kilpack is airballed and missed into the hands of England for the rebound, and she's fouled in the backcourt by Nicole Wilson, reaching across the body to stop the clock at 3 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the opening period. Still 2-0 right now. It's been a defensive struggle on both sides of the ball. Lady Braves have been shut out up to this point, but only allowing 2 points on the other end. 2-zip, Wolves on top. Star Valley with the basketball. McGee, left side. No dribble pass to Kleeman. Drives in and goes back outside to McGee. Clock continues to tick to 3:26 to go. Still first period. Nelson drives down the lane. Runner short. No. Tipped, ball loose, and rebounded by Hudson Kleeman. Nelson tipped it off her own miss, and Kleeman able to collect the offensive board. Clears it back outside. Extra possession here for Star Valley as Mackey tries to drive but can't. Clears it back outside. And Nelson has it again. Left wing, crossover move. Goes in on the angle. Tough shot. No. And wanted some contact. Doesn't get a ball out of bounds. Stays with Star Valley.
In the lineup for Star Valley, number 24.
3:03 to go in the opening period. Still 2-zip. Lady Braves hanging with Green River. Hudson Ruby Hill subs in. Hudson Kleeman subs out. His first sub for Star Valley in the game. Nelson steps back and lets the offense develop. McGee up top. Bounce pass. England wants to drive left post. Stopped. Back outside again to Nelson. Clock ticks down to 2:43. Ball around the outside. Ball tipped, loose, knocked out of bounds.
In the lineup for the Braves, number 21, Ari Foster.
It's going to be Star Valley basketball as Ari Foster subs into the game. She's going to inbound side out. Finds Ruby Hill. Star Valley still down 2-0, 2.5 to go in the first period. Lady Wolves on defense. Here's McGee, wants to drive, can't, tries to toss it outside and it's stolen away. It's going to be 2-on-2 fast break on the other end. Bounce pass across the lane, shot up, score in transition for Green River off a steal. That will make it 4-0. I believe it was Sydney Eastman who ended up coming with the points. Pressure in the backcourt by Green River, ties up McGee in a jump ball call. Arrow favors Star Valley. They'll keep possession in the backcourt.
Checking in for Star Valley, Avery England.
Still 4-0. Lady Braves looking for their first points. 2:04 to go in the opening period. Inbound to Nelson, backcourt. Some pressure on the inbound, but now it backs off, and defense for Green River picks up Nelson in the front court across the timeline. Top of the key pass right side, England. Goes down low to Foster, 1-on-1, but can't handle the pass and lost it out of bounds. Would have been a good opportunity. Turnover by Star Valley, and Green River has it back, still trailing 4-0. As Green River strolls across the half-court line with 1:40 to play in the first period. Now a dribble drive take all the way from half-court is Isabel Vasco. And you can see why she's one of the best players in the state. So fast on the dribble, makes it 6-0. 1:25 to go in the first period. Now Nelson in the lane. There it is. First score for the Lady Braves. Nelson, a runner in the paint for 2. Makes it 6-2. One team foul apiece. 1:15 to go in the opening period. Green River basketball in the front court. Dribble away from a screen. Dribble drive on the angle. Shot no good, but the rebound and the putback is in for Nicole Wilson. Offense is starting to get into a rhythm now. It's 8-2 with under a minute to go in the first period. Nelson across the half court. Star Valley trailing by 6. Clock down to 48. Nelson in trouble, back outside, ball tipped but collected by Mackey. Stays with Star Valley, goes to Hill, back to Mackey on the right side wing. 6-point difference as Mackey drives in the lane, tough shot, in. Cam, 2, cuts the lead to 4. We're down to 30 seconds to go in the first period. Coach Landon saying slow down the tempo, and the Wolves will try for the last shot of the period late in the first. Clock continues to roll down to 20 seconds. Here's a 3, Vasco, good. Left wing triple, Isabel, her 5th. Star Valley at 10. They got behind the defense, a half-court pass to Hill, but it's too far and out of bounds. Ruby Hill got behind the defense, but they couldn't connect with her. And Star Valley turns it over with 7.9 seconds to go, trailing Green River 11-4. Late first period. Now Wilson will hurry across the half court. Clock at 4-3. Wilson drives, has the ball poked away. Stolen by Star Valley, and then a foul on Green River with 1.5 to go. Just the second team foul, so this will just allow Star Valley to inbound after they poke the ball away and get a turnover. So England will inbound back court. Goes to Hill, or rather Foster, who will not take a shot with just a second left. So end of the first. Green River 11, Star Valley 4 on the SVI Sports Network.
At Fall River Propane, we're not just your propane provider. We're the ones who make sure life keeps moving. Fall River Propane. Experience the difference.
I'm Viola Jones. I'm the owner and baker of Sourdough Nest. One thing that helped us immensely was SVI Media. We were new to town and they didn't really know about us. If you're a new business or even an older business and you want people to know about you, you'll definitely get your money's worth to go to SVI. I appreciate SVI especially for their marketing and to help us out.
To learn more, visit svinews.com/advertising.
You're watching live coverage of Star Valley Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Here's Duke Dance and Dal Erickson.
Welcome back to Green River High School. Start of the second period and Lady Braves basketball on SVI. Slow start offensively for both teams. Green River kicks it in gear towards the end of the first. They have an 11-4 lead with the basketball to open up the second period. Lady Wolves had the ball poked away by England with a steal. England at half court, now to the rim, one-on-one transition. No, but she's fouled, hits the floor and slides into the wall. England still wears the left knee brace. Miss most of December, well, all of the December games. Well, most of them. I guess she came back, but she does get a steal at half court. Great play. And goes to the rim on the other end for the first free throws of the game for Star Valley at the Riverside Dental free throw line. The junior sends the first away, and it's too strong off the back iron, and no good. England will have one more at the Riverside Dental free throw line. Green River pep band letting her hear it as she sends the second away and rattled the inside of the rim and popped up. No good. Missed them both. And it's Green River on the rebound. Lady Wolves basketball. They quickly break the half court. Now work around up top. 25 seconds gone in the opening, or in the second period. Wolves leading it 11-4. One foul on Green River, and here's a turnaround shot in the lane. That's too strong and missed by the Wolves. Rebounded by England on the backside. McGee double teamed on the sideline, finds an outlet with England. She passes across half court to Nelson, has numbers down low, tries to thread the needle, tip, but picked up by Kleeman. Back outside to England, kick over to McGee, cross out again, and Star Valley back again on the perimeter. Lady Braves work the outside. McGee, left wing. Up top, Livy Kleeman. Right side, Nelson. Wants to drive in the lane. Tough shot, left hand, bouncing, and falls. Ambry has two on that possession. 4 on the game. Cuts the lead to 5. It's 11-6. 6:40 to go in the second period. Star Valley hanging with Green River. Defense has shown up for the Lady Braves as they needed to. Green River, little give and go, and good with a foul. Great play drawn up for Vasco on the outside. She passed to the elbow, cut to the rim, bounce pass back to her, and she's fouled with the shot. So that's going to put Vasco to the free throw line. The foul is given to Kira. Nope, actually it's Livy Kleeman who collects her first personal. First team foul. Makes the score 13-6 with one more to go at the free throw line for Vasco. Couple dribbles for Isabel, and she'll shoot too strong, no good. Hung on the rim, though, and it got Star Valley off balance on the rebound, and then they foul after it was collected by Sydney Eastman of Green River. 2 quick fouls by Star Valley, that extra bounce on the rim on the free throw. threw the timing off on the rebound. Livy was there in position, but came down when the ball was still up on the rim. So it's Green River basketball after Star Valley fouls. Second team foul. They give it the first personal to Morgan McGee. Inbound, right side key, dribble, spin, shoot, short, no. Rebounded by Star Valley. England on the board, quickly double teamed on the baseline. Needs an outlet, does to McGee. McGee on the run. It's 3-on-2. Morgan kicks left side to Livy on the baseline. Back up top, can't get to the rim. Now England drives, kick out, Hill, no shot. Top of the key, left side McGee. Fakes, drives, kicks to Hudson. She goes post but can't get to the rim. Ball moving around the outside. Star Valley has it with Hill. And up top to England, and they'll reset the offense, trailing 13-6. Hudson. Livy, and now England. Left side wing. Wants to drive to the elbow. Kicks to Hudson above the corner. Still on the right side, dribble up top and finds McGee on the left. 5:38 to go in the second period. Livy makes a move. Bounces to England on the outside. She'll drive in, puts up a shot, drops it in. First field goal for Avery, her third point of the game. It's 13-8, back down to a 5-point difference. 5:20 to play in the second period. 2 team fouls on Star Valley, 1 on Green River here on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard in Sweetwater County. A dribble drive, take left elbow. The left post may have been deflected, but the loose ball comes down to Green River. Put back with a foul, shot no good. It's going to put Sophia Arnold to the free throw line. And then after the play, people just tripping over each other and going down gingerly was Brooklyn Phillips of Green River. She kind of just got tripped up after the play was over. Body's kind of around and Phillips is up, but she's limping. She's going to limp to the post, and looks like for now she'll come out of the game. In fact, she's really struggling. She's going to limp and unable to get off the court. Her coach will come over and help her. Tough for Phillips because, the play was over. And just trying to avoid stepping on people and rolled her ankle, it looked like. So on the free throw line is Sophia Arnold. It was a shooting foul. The shot was no good. And Arnold will have 2 attempts. The first bounces off the back iron up high and in. So free throw for Sophia makes it 14-8. 5:11 remaining in the second period. That foul was given to Livy Kleeman of Star Valley, her second personal, third team. Free throw no good, rebounded by Hudson Kleeman. Outlets to Nelson, who dribbles on her foot and out of bounds. She was pressured on the sideline, tried to dribble and beat the press up the sideline. Dribbled on her foot and out of bounds. Green River basketball, inbounding front court, side out. Into Eastman at the half court as we hit 5 minutes before halftime. Lady Braves trail 14-8. Spin into the lane, kick it back outside. Vasco, 3 up top, bouncing on the rim, no good, rebounded by McGee. Morgan will collect the board. Out in front to Hudson in the front court, across the timeline, back to McGee in the circle. She has a dangerous pass down to Hill. It's knocked out of bounds into the band. Last touch by Kilpack, and it stays with Star Valley on the sideline above the corner. England subs back in, Hill subs out. Also subbing in is Ari Foster, and McGee will sub out. 3 team fouls on Star Valley, 1 on Green River. Lady Wolves still leading at 14-8. England inbounds in front of the band at half court, collected by Nelson. Ambry outside the circle, lets the offense develop around her. Has a screen from Mackey, left side wing. Foster up top. Green River stays in the man-to-man defense. England deep on the left. 4:25 to play in the second period. England drives. Tough shot, dropped it in. Left-handed on the left post and kind of floated up. England has 5 to lead Star Valley. Down to a 4-point game now, 14-10, 4:07 to go. Star Valley once again hanging with the Lady Wolves. Vasco, top of the key. Steps back, Nelson on her defensively. Forces the bounce pass over to the right side to Eastman. And there's going to be a timeout taken by Coach Landon of Green River, a 30-second timeout with 3:56 remaining in the second period. Green River 14, Star Valley 10 on SVI.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
The SVI Sports Network is your home for live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
Coming out of the Green River timeout, Coach Landon will have 4 remaining, his first call timeout, with 3:56 to play in the second period. And it is Green River basketball leading the Lady Braves 14-10 at Green River High. Quick give it going, an extra pass down the lane, across the lane to Nicole Wilson. It was a beautifully drawn up play. Passed it back to the inbounder who went right across the lane to Wilson. Now a ball stolen by Vasco, and she'll have the pass across the lane to Wilson for 2. Vasco on the half-court steal. Bounce across the paint to Wilson, and a flurry of points for Green River out of their own timeout. 4 quick ones to make it an 8-point lead, largest of the game for Green River, up 18-10. Star Valley on the other end, 3:20 to play before halftime. Mackey drives, angle, no, but a foul. Stops the clock at 3:16 in the second and puts Cam Mackey to the Riverside Dental free throw line, where she will have 2 attempts. Love the aggression from Cam. Get to the rim. Nice take for the senior. Countdown from the student section, and a little too strong. No good for Mackey, and she'll have 1 more attempt. Foul was given to Green River's, well, not sure. It was Nicole Wilson, her 3rd personal. The free throw's good for Mackey. So Wilson with 3 personal fouls. She has a seat on the bench and will likely be there till at least the start of the second half, if not longer. Vasco weaving through the defense, but Nelson does a great job staying with her. Shuts her down at the 3-point line, forces the ball to the top of the key with a pass to Keelpack. She can't drive the right. England's on her defensively. Clock down to 3 minutes before halftime. Pass right key, shot no, but fouled. I think they might get McGee on the foul. This will result in free throws, and it is Morgan on the whistle. We'll stop the clock at 2:57. That's Morgan's 2nd personal foul. And this is Reagan O'Bray to take the 2 free throws. 7-point difference right now. 4th team foul on Star Valley. So the next one puts the Wolves in the bonus as the free throw is good for O'Bray. She'll have 1 more attempt with the lead back up to 8. Livy Kleeman subs out Hudson Kleeman. Cam Mackey, a real quick break for her. She'll come in for McGee, who, as we mentioned, just picked up that 2nd personal. So it's going to be 1 free throw again for Reagan O'Bray. Couple dribbles, here's the shot, and good. Hit both free throws, that's her 2 points of the game. Green River trapping in the full court after the inbound, able to find some help, but a timeout taken by Coach Erickson as he didn't like how things were looking there in the back court. So a 9-point Green River lead, 62nd timeout called by Coach Erickson. Star Valley down 20-11 on SVI Sports.
The remodel of the hot tub at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton has been completed and is open for guests. Kodiak has also begun construction for a swimming pool and additional hot tub, which will open for guests only soon. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com. Star Valley Sports on SVI are presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors Kyle Terry, creating tailored solutions to address your financial needs. And by Rusty's Tree Service, the tree removal experts. Call 248-2442.
Ever wish you could be the boss of your home Wi-Fi? Well, with Home Zone by Silver Star, now you can. It's like having your own Wi-Fi command center right in your pocket. Whether it's setting up a guest network for visitors, controlling what your kids can access, or checking your connection speed, Home Zone has you covered. With Protect IQ, you'll have a virtual bodyguard for your Wi-Fi, blocking unwanted threats before they reach your devices. Home Zone by Silver Star. Wi-Fi control, coverage, and security all in one.
And now, back to the game with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the full timeout called by Coach Erickson. It's his first call timeout. Both teams with 4 remaining. Star Valley trailing by 9 as they inbound without any backcourt pressure. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go before halftime. Livy Kleeman goes to England up top. England hesitates, drives, goes to the rim and scores. Avery with 7. And a beautiful take on the left side wing. Angle drive makes it a 7-point game. Vasco drives, crossover move, great defense from, again, Ambry Nelson. She's done very well covering Vasco. Pass to the right key, shot no good. Last touch by Green River and out of bounds. A stop for the Braves. Sophia Arnold was there battling for the rebound with Livy Kleeman. Official right there says it's off of Arnold and Star Valley basketball. No backcourt pressure being put on by Green River. It backs off as England will inbound baseline to Nelson, who has nobody on her. She crosses the timeline. Lady Braves down by 7. Livy, by the way, wearing a nose plug as Nelson drives. Shot no, was deflected out of bounds. So Livy Kleeman must have got knocked in the nose. Was a little bloody. England inbounds, goes left side key to Hill, tipped, but back to England, who was on the line when she recollected. It was tipped on the inbound, trying to go to Hill. It went back to England, but the official says she was still out of bounds when she touched it. So it goes back to Green River now, 20-13. Star Valley trailing the Wolves, a minute 50 before halftime. 14 fouls on Star Valley, 2 on Green River. Wolves pick up the dribble up top, pass tipped, and Kleeman has the rebound. Livy tries to go out in front to England, and then it's stolen by Vasco at the half court. Vasco sidestep, now drives in, off the mark. Good defense by Mackey, and the rebound comes down to England for the board. She'll dribble away from a double team. England up the right side, has a girl down, but she missed her. Had Livy all alone down the court, but couldn't see her with all the Green River bodies around her. Now England wants to drive kick. Livy in the corner, no shot. Livy makes a nice move to the rim, blocked from behind and into the hands of Eastman, who had the block. And now Green River in transition on the other end. Vasco drives, floater off the square, no, rebounded by Hill on the run. Ruby down the court, one-on-one, recovering down there is Vasco. Ruby shut down, can't get to the rim, kicks it back outside to Nelson. And the Lady Braves will run the offense now with under a minute to go before halftime. 7-point lead for Green River. Hill passes right to Livy, now to England above the right side corner. Takes a couple left foot jabs, now a couple dribbles, picks it up. Still has it, holding it, up top to Hill. Hill stops top of the key. Here's England, shut down on the drive attempt. Mackey, top of the key, or top of the corner right side. Clock down to 30 seconds. Nice pass to Livy. Kleeman can't hit it, has her own rebound, and then falls down with a foul. Patient offensive possession for Star Valley, able to find Livy on the low post right side. And she does collect the rebound off her own miss and will be fouled. They're going to say on the shot, too. And so Livy Kleeman to the Riverside Dental free throw line, where she will have 2 free throws. First attempt is in for her first point of the game. Clock is stopped at 27.6. Green River 20, Star Valley now 14. The foul went against Nicole Wilson, her first. Nope, actually it was. Well, I don't have that number on my roster. So the second free throw, no good. 13th foul, regardless, for Green River. And the Lady Wolves collect the rebound off the Star Valley missed free throw. 6-point Green River lead. Clock at 16. Wolves on the outside. 3 from Eastman, no good. Loose ball rebound picked up by Star Valley on the run. Nelson down the court, out in front to her. Ambry in transition, no, but a foul. Left side, left hand, couldn't hit it. But Ambry does collect the whistle. And we'll go to the Riverside Dental free throw line with 6.8 seconds to play in the first half. A chance to make it a 4-point game right before halftime. Too strong for Ambry and no good. She'll have one more attempt. Lady Braves ready to play defense with 6.8 seconds. Second free throw, no good. Halfway down, rebound collected by Green River. They want to run with it with 3, 2, 1. A three at the buzzer from Vasco. Hit the back iron and popped up, no good. And that takes us to the locker rooms. Star Valley trailing Green River with the Lady Wolves up 20-14. Your Simplot Smoky Candy Mine halftime show live from Green River High School on the SVI Sports Network.
Drive your career forward by joining the LCSD2 Transportation Department. We're now hiring for part-time bus aides starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time route drivers earn $22 per hour, working only during the school year. Substitute driver and substitute aide positions are also available. Explore these rewarding opportunities and become a vital part of our education system. For more information, visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings. That's lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
Discover the convenience and reliability of Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic for all your waste management needs. We offer comprehensive services, including residential and commercial trash removal, septic pump outs, and a variety of porta-potty options with optional cleaning schedules. Trust us for efficient and professional solutions. Visit starvalleydisposal.com to schedule your service. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
Whether you're courtside or mat side this season, it's also tax season. This is your Miles CPA tax tip. Filing an extension on your taxes only gives you more time to file your tax return. It doesn't give you more time to pay. If you owe taxes and wait to pay until you file or until the extension deadline, the IRS can and will charge you interest and possibly penalties, starting from the original tax date of April 15th. So even with an extension, it's smart to estimate and pay what you owe on April 15th to avoid extra costs.
Technology in medicine is advancing all the time. Amazingly, Star Valley Health is keeping up with everywhere else. It provides people an opportunity to get care that is closer, but care that is the same or better quality. Our specialists are fellowship trained and board certified.
Doing care at Star Valley Health has made me feel like I've got a place at home that I can trust and rely on.
Halftime coverage is presented by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, supporting local families and communities. Visit simplot.com.
Simplot Smoky Candy Mine halftime show at the break. Star Valley trailing Green River 20-14. Good opening half for Star Valley. We knew it was going to be tough for the Lady Braves to score. They were able to put in 14 points in the half. We knew Star Valley's defense had to play well. They did hold Green River to 20 points in the first half. The Wolves are the highest scoring offense in 4A, and so I think you'll take that 20. You're just hoping to have maybe a few more points on your own end. Green River averaging 55 points per game, and so they are a little bit below their average. And just one three-pointer in the first half from Vasco. So Lady Braves in it still, just down by 6 at the break, 20-14. Dal not with me this evening, so we do have not the full scorebook, not the full box score, if you will, but we do just have some of the scoring stats that I've been able to keep on my end. Halftime stats presented by Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home. Quality, price, and service at Battleson Brothers Flooring. Let's start with scoring from the Green River Lady Wolves. Leading the way is Isabel Vasco. She has 7 points on the game. 6 points for Nicole Wilson. 3 points for Sophia Arnold. And then 2 points for Reagan O'Brien. And 2 points for Sydney Eastman, scoring for Green River. On the Star Valley side of the ball, Avery England leads the way. She's been aggressive in the game. A couple dribble drive penetrations. She has 7 in the first half. Ambry Nelson with 4. Cameron Mackey with 3. And Livy Kleeman with 1. That's the scoring for Star Valley. And that's what we have here at the break with the Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home halftime battle stats. Quality, price, and service located a block south of the arch in Afton. That is Battleson Brothers Flooring. Before we go to break, I do believe we have a halftime trivia question presented by Swirl and the Giftry and Star of 89. First correct answer is going to win a gift certificate courtesy of Swirl, downtown Afton. 307-203-4637 is the number to use, 203-4637. Green River knocked out Star Valley last year at the state tournament with the most scored points by a team so far in the series. How many did Green River score? How many points did Green River score in that game? That's our trivia question. Again, first correct answer wins that gift certificate to Swirl in downtown Afton, 203-4637. Of course, follow Swirl and the Giftery on their Instagram and Facebook pages. You can stay up to date on what they have each week for the Soup of the Week, and also, of course, their Froyo flavors and some great Valentine's sales going on right now at the Giftery. Find all the details on Instagram and Facebook with Star of 89. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show. Star Valley trailing Green River in girls varsity action 20-14 on the SVI Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
Battleson Brothers has new inventory on the way, so they need to clear out current stock to make room. Everything must go. In-stock LVP has been discounted to $1.99 to $2.99 per square foot. In-stock carpet is marked down to between $1.39 to $2.49 per square foot. Carpet and LVP remnants are also on sale for just 99 cents per square foot, located a block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
At Western, students don't just earn degrees. They experience growth, friendships, and opportunities. Western Wyoming Community College. Enter here with passion and leave with purpose.
Discover the thrill of adventure with Salt River Motors, your go-to destination for Polaris side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and sleds. Gear up with premium off-road gear and accessories. And when you are on the road, Salt River Motors keeps you moving with a full automotive service department for tires, shocks, brakes, and comprehensive repair and general maintenance. Visit Salt River Motors on Highway 89 south of Etna or online at saltrivermotors.com.
This is the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show, bringing Earth's resources to life. Visit Simplot.com.
The Simplot team find job openings and availabilities both locally and at Simplot locations around the nation. Simply visit Simplot.com. That is Simplot.com. Halftime coverage presented by Smoky Canyon Mine, where the Lady Wolves leading Star Valley at the break 20-14. Let's see how Star Valley has done with those Star Valley Health keys to the game so far. Key number 1 was protect the ball. Green River leads 4A in steals. So far, Star Valley has done a pretty good job of that. There's been a couple of steals and a couple of unforced turnovers. That's been, at times, a problem for Star Valley, turning the ball over. I feel like they've done a pretty good job here through the first half of play. Key number 2, don't overthink it. Of course, Star Valley knows who the opponent is. Lady Braves needed to rely on their defense. Defensively, they played pretty well so far in the game, and they're going to have to continue to do that as they trail by 6 here at the break. Their defense is going to have to help get them back into this game if that's going to be the thing moving forward. And number 3, balanced offense. Star Valley moving the ball well. They've been aggressive, trying to attack the rim, and that's how things look so far with the Star Valley Health keys to the game, offering the keys to your great health, compassionate care every person, every time. Visit starvalleyhealth.org. I don't think Claire Myers was able. Well, we do. Claire is standing ready. She had a chance to get the thoughts of Coach Cade Erickson and his thoughts on the first half. Here's Claire with the Miles CPA Courtside Report.
Thanks, Duke. I was able to get Coach Erickson and get a couple of his thoughts. And Coach Erickson said defensively he thought that the girls did very well and that they were able to really guard the Wolves very well. And he says a couple things that he wants them to work on is just offensively being able to take those opportunities and really push the ball forward. And overall, he's really proud of what they did, and he can't wait to see how the second half goes. Back to you.
Claire Myers with the Miles CPA Courtside Report. By the way, the answer to the halftime trivia question, 76. Green River scored 76 in that game in the state tournament last year. And so we do have a winner. The phone number ends in 2585, 2585. The first correct answer with the Star of 89 halftime trivia. Star Valley basketball, Nelson drives, left it too strong on the left side angle, but rebounded by England. Can't go back up with it. Goes to Kleeman, who's blocked, but saved before it goes out of bounds, but into the hands of Green River. Tiptoeing the baseline and up the right sideline is Wilson, and Green River gets a stop, holding off Star Valley on that possession. Remains 20-14. Lady Wolves basketball. Vasco, three, no. Rebounded by Mackey. She'll quickly go up the right sideline and set up the half-court offense. Makes a move, goes to the rim, kicks it into the corner to Hudson. Kleeman passes up to McGee. Up top, now right side, England drives into the lane. Kick out, Mackey has it up top. Ball through her hands, but collected it. Now England on the outside. Star Valley patiently working the perimeter. Screen set. England drives, goes to Hudson. She'll drive into the lane, back outside to Nelson, and she loses it, almost out of bounds. Collected. I thought that was going to go out, but able to collect the missed pass. England up top has a screen for McGee. Drives the right, kick out. Cam in the corner. Back down low to McGee in the lane, under the rim. Chop shot underneath, no good. And then a full court pass down to Vasco, who's fouled under the rim by Nelson. Shot no good. Will be the first foul of the half. Goes against Star Valley, and that will put Vasco to the free throw line. Nelson's first personal foul. She's done pretty well defensively against Vasco. Vasco averages 18 a game, and that made free throw gives her 8 total. She's tough to guard, and it's a tough task for Nelson, but she's played it pretty well there, or pretty well so far up in the game. At Vasco, one more free throw from the line. Subbing in is Ari Foster for Star Valley. Free throw too strong, no good. Nice box out rebound by Morgan McGee. She'll get it off the missed free throw. Star Valley trails by a football score, 21-14. Nelson back to the backboard on the elbow. Goes to Foster up top. Right side. Mackey holds it. Tries to go down to Kleeman. Ball's tipped, loose, knocked around, and stolen away. Star Valley turns it over. Eastman across the half court. Hands it off to Vasco to run the offense. Lady Braves still trail by 7 in Green River. Ball right, key, shot up and over the rim and in for Nicole Wilson. She has 8. 23-14, 9-point lead. In the lane, Hudson, no dribble shot, fading away from the rim, no good. Rebounded by Vasco on the run, fakes the pass, takes the shot, no good. Rebounded by Green River, put back, no good. Rebounded again, put back is in. 3 offensive boards, and it falls for Sophia Arnold. Her 5th point, first double-digit lead of the game. Now Green River rolling as Nelson drives. She'll score on the left side. Embry has 2, and that brings it back down to 9. 25-16, 5:13 to go in the third period, presented by REIC Rentals. Vasco dribbling up top, has a screen. Defense stays with her with Nelson. Works to Wilson. Foster's on her on the perimeter. Feeds into the paint to Eastman. Lost it out of bounds. Officials look at each other and say Star Valley basketball. Wolves turn it over, and the Lady Braves had the ball back the other way. Moving down baseline. 25-16. Star Valley down by 9. 1 team foul on Star Valley, none on Green River. Each team with 4 timeouts remaining. Still a long way to go with 4:47 to play in the third period. Foster throws it away, trying to hit Mackey. Defense was there. Taken by Eastman. Goes to the left side, 3 is missed. Rebounded by Foster. Double teamed on the side, goes back to Mackey. Still deep behind the timeline. It's tipped out and out of bounds off of Nelson, and Star Valley will inbound. They'll throw it again on the baseline, but they'll have another 10 seconds. And this time the defense will back off. No backcourt pressure put on by Green River. Wolves lead it by 9, 25-16. Embry across the timeline. Looks right, passes left to Foster. Holds it, wants to drive, nothing there. Nice bounce pass in the lane, but behind, and almost stolen, but Mackey able to track down a loose basketball, stays with the Lady Braves. Foster on the right side. Dribbles baseline, puts up a tough shot, no good. Rebounded by Vasco. Vasco on the run, wants to push it. Bounces down the lane in transition, but the defense is there. Kick it back outside, 3-ball, no. Nice box out for Star Valley. Mackey has the rebound, gets knocked down, no foul call, then a jump ball. It's going to stay with Green River off the arrow. So the Lady Wolves keep it after the jump. Foster, timeout taken, rather. 30-second timeout called by Star Valley. Back after this on SVI.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Find high-resolution photos of today's game available for purchase online. Simply visit svinews.com and click the Photos tab.
3 timeouts remain for Coach Kate Erickson. Third period with the REIC Rentals. 3 minutes, 48 seconds remain. It is Green River basketball. They do an inbound play in the lane and will score. Nicole Wilson having a great game. She hits double figures. First player in the game to do that, now with 10. 3:30 remaining in the REIC Rentals third period. England up top, drives and kicks to Livy Kleeman. Mackey has a pass behind her, lost it, picked up by Green River. Star Valley turns it over. There's been a number of those here in the third period, and Star Valley down by 11 now, 27-16. Green River around the outside. Ball movement down low, spin, shoot, score. Nicole Wilson again in the lane. Ball movement found her down on the post. She now has 12, already at her average with 2:55 remaining in the third period. 29-16, largest lead of the game for Green River. England up top. Kind of a danger zone here for Star Valley. Really needs some points here offensively as England drives in the lane, kicks it back out to Mackey. Dribbles to the elbow, now down the paint, tough shot blocked. Ball loose, ricochets around, out of bounds, last touch by Kleeman, and it's Green River basketball. Kira Allred and Morgan McGee sub into the game. Kleeman and England sub out. Some pressure in the backcourt put on by the Lady Braves. Now it backs off after the inbound play as Vasco will take the dribble across the half court. Once again, Nelson on her defensively. Forces the pass away, almost stolen by McGee. Couldn't quite get it, and then comes from behind and knocked the ball loose. Hill goes down to get it, throws it away. Now Allred goes down to get it. We'll have a jump ball call as Green River tied it up. McGee did a great job poking the ball away from behind and eventually gives the ball back to Star Valley off the jump. Kira Allred will inbound backcourt, and they'll actually stop the ball to let a sub come in after it was inbounded. And it looks like Hudson Kleeman will sub in for Mackey. So it's Allred, Nelson, McGee, Hill, and Hudson Kleeman on the court right now for the Lady Braves. 29-16, Green River on top. Star Valley needs some points. Nelson drives, double team, the low block, and bumped, and there's the foul. With 2:06 to play in the third. First foul in the period given to Green River. Sophia Arnold's first personal foul. 3:06 to go in the third, 29-16. Star Valley trailing. Nelson on the elbow, spins to the right, pivots. Below the free throw line, kick out to Allred. She wants to drive. Scoop shot at the rim, bouncing, and falls. Kira has 2 for the senior. Great take. And it's the 11-point game, 29-18. One team foul apiece. Ball movement to the elbow for the Wolves. And there's going to be a timeout taken by Coach Landon. His second timeout of the game, 32nd variety, with 1:36 to play in the third. Back after this on SVI.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property. It's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
This is the SVI Sports Network with live coverage of Star Valley Braves basketball.
REIC Rentals third period, formerly known as Black Mountain Rentals. Same employees, same great service with more resources to serve your needs. That's REIC Rentals. And late in the third, 1:36 to go. 29-18, Green River on top with the basketball, inbounding on their end. Here's a Euro and an offensive foul off the screen. Gives the ball to Star Valley. They get killed back on that, her first personal, second team foul. Star Valley basketball. After the whistle, Nelson across the half court. Takes the three, bouncing and falls over the rim. A Star Valley orthodontics triple for Ambry, and man, was that needed. It's going to be a whistle on the ensuing inbound against Star Valley, but the Lady Braves pull back to within 8 after Nelson across the timeline and just quick trigger on the three. Foul is given to Nelson on the inbound, her second personal. 2 team fouls each right now as Vasco across the half court. Defense is there. Vasco makes a move. Nelson stays with her. Tough shot. Good. Wow, it's good defense by Ambry. But Vasco able to get to the rim and score. Another Green River timeout. It's going to be, or no, not a timeout. So I guess they thought it was a timeout, but it was not. So they just send everyone back to the court and they'll play. 10-point game after Vasco hits the layup. 31-21. Nelson with a screen, found herself open, but it was a moving screen. They get Hill trying to clear everybody out with her feet moving. So the offensive foul against Ruby, her first personal, third team. 1:02 to go in the REIC Rentals third period. Defense down the floor and stepping out of bounds and turning it over. Great defense by Star Valley on the sideline. Forces the ball out, and the Lady Braves get it back. It's going to be McGee inbounding front court side. Looking for some help, bounces to Hill. Nelson has the ball poked away on the court. Bodies go down to get it, and it'll be a jump ball call. And I believe the arrow favors Green River, and it does. Wolves basketball. 10-point game. 50 seconds remaining in the third. 3 team fouls on Star Valley, 2 on Green River. Inbound at half court. Quick pass to Vasco, and she'll score. 12 now for Isabel. That was an inbound at half court. Vasco cut to the rim. They hand it to her on the run, and she's there in a flash. And there's a block at the rim, some body contact, but no foul. Loose ball picked up by Hudson, who's then fouled. And Nelson wondering, where was the whistle first? So's Coach Erickson. He's fired up. There was all kinds of contact on the body. Eventually, they do get Hudson Kleeman to the free throw line. But Coach Erickson feels pretty strongly that they missed the first call. Second free throw, or first free throw, is no good for Hudson Kleeman at the Riverside Dental free throw line. Still a 12-point deficit now for Star Valley, down 33-21. Second free throw hits off the back iron and falls in for Hudson. That foul was given to Kilpacker, second personal, 3 team fouls each, 33-22. An 11-point lead for Green River with 22 seconds remaining in the third period. Wolves drive with Wilson. Shot was no good. Save before it goes out of bounds. Low pass stays with Green River. They'll work around the outside. Clock down to 10. Vasco up top gets it back. Has a 3. Back iron no good. Fight for the rebound. Star Valley has it. McGee with one and gets the shot off in time at half court. Almost banked it in. Oh, Morgan hit the backboard and the rim from half court, but no good. And we go to the end of the third period. It's Green River 33, Star Valley 22 on the SBI Sports Network.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
Fourth quarter coverage of the SVI Sports Network is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Local agents Andy Neild and Austin Callison.
Opening the fourth period is going to be Lady Braves basketball. They'll inbound to England outside the half-court circle. Hands off to McGee, works to the left side. Defense swarming her. Nelson sets a screen, goes McGee to the rim, deflected and no good. Loose ball comes down to Green River. Great screen, aggressive take by Morgan. Defense was there at the rim though, and it's back to the Wolves. Still 33-22. Lady Wolves with the lead. Ball poked away but collected by Green River, and they work it around the arc. Now they go down low, ball batted away, but Green River again in the corner with Vasco. And up and around up top. Green River, the top scoring offense in 4A, averaging 55 points a game. Through 3 periods, have been held to 33 by the Lady Braves defense as there's an official's timeout. Blows the whistle with no foul. Maybe a little bit of moisture on the floor. They're going to, I guess, just use the soles of their feet to check it. Just precautionary. Thought maybe there was some moisture, but all good now, I guess. So, nothing. That means Vasco will inbound again. Does so to Arnold on the perimeter. Green River still has the ball with the lead. Defense forces a tough pass up top to Wilson. She'll hold it. Now McGee will step up. Has the screen. Wilson goes to the pick and roll. Deflected on the shot and stolen away by Star Valley. Libby had the steal and then it's taken away from her. And then it's a foul on the Lady Braves. It was a great defense, but then Green River steals the ball right back. And there's a foul on the shot as Nicole Wilson went right back up with it. We'll stop the clock at 6:57 to go in the fourth period. An 11-point Green River lead as the free throw is no good. One more for Wilson, who has 12 points on the game.
Mackey returns for Star Valley.
One more from the free throw line for Nicole Wilson. Couple dribbles, shot, good. 13 for her, and the lead up to 12. Ambry sets the offense for Star Valley. Dribbles to the left elbow, back to the backboard, bounce pass to McGee, wants to drive, tough shot, bouncing on the rim twice, but no good, and rebounded by Green River. Another stop for the Wolves, and their defense has been good. And they have the ball back with a 12-point advantage, does Green River on their home court. Vasco on the right. Screen set for Vasco. Nelson underneath it, stays with her. Over to the left side to Wilson. 34-22. One team foul on Star Valley, none on Green River. As the Wolves slowing down the tempo. Burning clock with a 12-point lead. Now a drive, deflected into the lane and taken away by Nelson. Ambry wants to run, 1-on-3, can't get to the rim, hesitates and stops on the perimeter. Dribbles up top of the key. Now hesitates, drives, scoop, blocked out of bounds by Arnold. Sophia with the swat, and Star Valley will inbound on the baseline. 5:50 remains in the Hayden Outdoors Real Estate fourth period. 34-22. Lady Braves trailing with the basketball. England lobs, and a timeout taken by Coach Erickson before the inbound play. Full timeout. 5:50 remains in the fourth period. Star Valley down 34-22 in Green River on SBI Sports.
Welcome to Aspen Physical Therapy. Let our team help you out with your healthcare needs. We work with a wide variety of patients, from car accidents to strains and sprains to injured athletes to post-surgical care. We have a number of modalities and different procedures we use to help people, including dry needling and our radial pulse wave machine. We have offices in Thane and Afton and are open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 to 5. Tuesdays and Thursdays we are out seeing our home health patients. Aspen Physical Therapy, getting you back to work, to play, to life.
Bill Neeb, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
Live fourth quarter coverage is provided by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land. Visit HaydenOutdoors.com.
Coming out of the Star Valley timeout, 2 remains for Coach Erickson and the Lady Braves. Star Valley basketball, trailing Green River by 12. Nelson wants to drive and throws it to nobody. She drove in, was trying to hit Kleeman, and Kleeman cut in. The pass cut out and sails out of bounds. Green River basketball, ball tipped and stolen by Star Valley on the inbound. McGee on the steal, wants to drive, dumps to England, a jumper no good, rebounded by Kleeman, and she's fouled. Libby Kleeman collects the offensive board and will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line. She'll have 2 attempts. Stops the clock at 5:33 in this fourth period. They give the foul to Sophia Arnold, her second personal, first team. Free throw too strong and no good. One more for Kleeman. Got the second. Livy 2 points, both free throws like that. Pressure in the backcourt by Star Valley defense. Now they'll back off on the inbound. Nelson stays with Vasco, who dribbles across the timeline. Eastman with the handle on the ball. Green River up by 11. Screen set, nothing for Eastman though, and gives it up to Arnold. Feed in the lane, and a foul on Nelson. Tried to tip the ball away, but reached across the body. And Nelson will pick up the foul. Second team foul on Star Valley, third personal on Ambry. 5:12 remains in the game. Star Valley down by 11. Here's a pass down low to Wilson. Spin, shoot, score. Nicole Wilson's been money today. She has 15 points. She leads Green River in scoring right now, as Mackey hands off to Nelson on the outside on the other end. Ambry wants to drive, stops on the elbow, can't get up the shot. Back to England, she drives, jumper in the lane, no good. Fight for the loose ball rebound, pulled in by Arnold, and then she travels and gives it back to Star Valley. Lady Braves have it back. Now by 13, 36-23. So again, Star Valley's defense playing well. Just having a hard time matching still the offensive output from Green River. Inbound play to Nelson, bounced off Vasco, but Nelson collects it. 4:38 to go in the fourth. 3, McGee, too strong, no good. Rebounded by Green River. 4:28 to go in the game. Vasco stopped on the perimeter. A 13-point Green River lead. Eastman Down to the elbow, throws it down the lane, bounce pass, knocked away by Mackey, who saves it before it goes out of bounds to McGee. Now Star Valley on the run. McGee, Nelson, one dribble, transition shot, no, blocked, and Nelson can't believe it. Thought she had another foul, doesn't get the call. Knocked out of bounds, does stay with Star Valley. And Coach Erickson again, right by the official, saying, what does Ambry have to do? Inbound play to McGee, who has it on the baseline and retreats to the outside. Now drives, floater in the lane, too high off the square, no good. Rebounded by Green River. Vasco down the floor, no, but a foul on Nelson. Nelson
number 5, Ambry Nelson.
Wondering, hey, you're going to call it on me. What she's thinking. But Vasco, shot no good. She'll have 2 at the line. The first is good. Gives her 13, and it's a 13-point game with 3:51 to go. That's Ambry's 4th personal foul, but does come again with under 4 to go in the game, and you need her in, so she'll stay. Second free throw, no good. Fight for the rebound, and McGee will dig it up. Star Valley basketball. McGee, crossover move, half court, bounces over to Mackey. Left corner, drives, double team shot. No, missed it off the square. Rebounded by O'Bray, Green River basketball. Another one and done for Star Valley. They trail 37-23 to the Lady Braves. 3 team fouls on Star Valley, 1 on Green River. 3:28 to go in the Hayden Outdoors Real Estate 4th period. Eastman up top, covered by England. England had a great offensive first half, scored 7. She's been held scoreless here in the second half, though. As Green River will call a full timeout. We'll take it as well with Coach Landon. 3:12 to go in the 4th. Green River 37, Star Valley 23, SVI Sports.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Fourth quarter coverage of the SVI Sports Network is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Local agents Andy Neild and Austin Callison.
It is Green River basketball coming out of their own timeout. There's a dribble drive, bounce pass down the lane, blocked but with a foul. We'll stop the clock at 3:05 to go in the 4th period. I believe they get Mackey on the whistle. They do. Cam's first personal, 4th team foul given to Star Valley. 37-23 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Green River on top with O'Bray to the free throw line for the Lady Wolves and swishes the first. 3 points for O'Bray. Star Valley will hit the road and go to Casper next weekend. We'll have the Natrona Kelly Walsh road trip next weekend, but right now trying to get through the rest of this game with Green River. Second free throw no good. McGee another box out with a good rebound. Wants to push the tempo up the court with their team down 38-23 now after the free throw. McGee works it over to Nelson. Defense behind her, pulls up jumper on the elbow, off the mark, no good. Loose ball picked up by Hudson Kleeman for the board. Back to Nelson on the outside. She'll step back, under 3 minutes to go in the game. Star Valley trailing by 15 right now, 38-23. Again, they're going to defensively hold Green River well under their average, but just not enough points for the Lady Braves offensively as McGee makes a move, drives in, kick out, Nelson left corner 3. No, it was all but down. And that's been the game for Star Valley. That thing was in, and it just popped up, no good. Rebounded by Green River on the other end, 3, no. Missed by Wilson, rebounded by Star Valley. England has it in the backcourt. She's pressured and hands off or passes to McGee. 2:10 to go in the fourth period. McGee over to the right with the pass to Mackey. Back to McGee, right key, shot blocked and stolen. Eastman works it across the half court to Wilson. Drive, and her bounce pass is stolen away by Hudson Kleeman, picked up by Mackey, loose ball. She's double teamed and dribbles away from it. Cam on the run. 3-on-3, left side Nelson. A little shake and bake move on the elbow, back outside to Mackey. Clock down to 1:40 to go in the fourth period. Nelson drives baseline, left side Euro. There's the foul. Ambry sliding down, shot no good, and we'll go to the Riverside Dental free throw line. 1 minute 38 seconds to go in the fourth. And to the Riverside Dental free throw line is Ambry Nelson. They give the foul to Eastman, her second personal, second team, as the free throw's good for Ambry. That gives her 10 on the game. McGee will sub out. Hudson Hill subs in.
Ruby Hill checks in.
Sorry, Ruby Hill. I don't know why I keep doing that, Ruby. I'm sorry. Ruby Hill subs in. 14-point difference. Free throw no good. Hudson Kleeman, the actual Hudson, almost has the rebound, but it's taken away by Vasco. Dribbles behind her back. England with her defensively. Good defense by England as Vasco across the half court. 14-point lead. Minute 20 to go. Ball knocked loose out of bounds. England knocked it out of Vasco's hands. She'll inbound side out in the front court. Minute 20 remaining in the game. Here's a little give and go to Vasco on the inbound, but poked away from behind. Loose ball picked up by Mackey. Cameron across half court with minute 10 to go. Wants to drive, left post, can't get to the rim. Kick out, Nelson for three. Good, a swish. A Star Valley Orthodontics triple for Ambry Nelson. Quick timeout by Coach Erickson. Lead down to 11 with 1:03 to go, 38-27. It's going to be a full timeout on SVI Sports.
At Fall River Propane, we're not just your propane provider. We're the ones who make sure life keeps moving. Fall River Propane. Experience the difference.
I'm Viola Jones. I'm the owner and baker of Sourdough Nest. One thing that helped us immensely was SVI Media. We were new to town and they didn't really know about us. If you're a new business or even an older business and you want people to know about you, you'll definitely get your money's worth to go to SVI. I appreciate SVI especially for their marketing and to help us out.
To learn more, visit svinews.com/advertising.
Live fourth quarter coverage is provided by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land. Visit HaydenOutdoors.com.
Our Hayden Outdoor nearing the end of the Hayden Outdoors fourth period. Star Valley trailing by 11. Ambry Nelson just hit a Star Valley Orthodontics 3 to make it 38-27. Green River on top. Star Valley pressuring the ball in the backcourt. We'll see how aggressive Coach Erickson plays this. It's double-digit game still, so probably not going to foul quite yet. Going to see if he can get a stop. Nelson on the ball right now defensively. Eastman can't get by her. Loose ball, but picked up by Green River. They'll still have it with the clock down to 45. And of course, Coach Landon is content to let clock burn away for Green River with possession. Star Valley still not fouling. Down by 11. 30 seconds, nearing 30 seconds. And Green River still dribbling around the front court. And it looks like time will expire on this one. Star Valley not able to get a steal. Not electing to foul as Vasco drives and kicks it back out behind her. 15 seconds. Defense still playing for Star Valley. But this one's going to come to an end with under 5 to go. And now the defense backs off. And that's going to be your final. Again, a gutting outing defensively for Star Valley. But the offense just not able to put in enough in this one. And Green River will collect the win. Your final score, The Lady Wolves 38 and the Star Valley Braves 27. As we head into the Silver Star post-game report, we'll have your scoring stats here in the post-game. We'll also have Claire Myers down on the court with head coach Cade Erickson, and your player of the game on the way as well. Silver Star Internet, better connected. Learn more at silverstar.com. That is silverstar.com. As mentioned, Green River came into this one as the top scoring offense in 4A, averaging 55 points per game. Lady Braves hold them to 38, but just offensively not able to get some shots to fall. They had some good looks at the rim, but it was just a tough shooting game today for the Lady Braves, and just not able to quite get things to connect down the stretch. Looks like we do have Claire Myers ready with Coach Cade Erickson and the Miles CPA Courtside report. We'll get Coach Erickson's thoughts after this one. Claire, I'll send it on to you.
All right, I'm down here with Coach Cade Erickson, who coaches the Lady Braves. Coach, fantastic game tonight. What do you think the team did best?
We played great defense overall. There's a few things that hurt us and we got burned on that make a big difference and change the momentum of the game for sure. But Green River averages 55 points a game and we held them to 38. So that's always a positive thing. But offensively, we just couldn't get a couple bucks to score. Our free throws were off and our offense was off too. So
yeah. Okay. And then are you happy with the energy your team brought tonight?
90%. I'm not going to lie to you. We had it, and we always have energy and the grit for sure. But we played scared in that first quarter, and that's not the right kind of energy we want. Is kind of what I'm getting to.
Okay.
So.
Thank you so much, Coach. Have a great night.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, I'll give it back to you.
Thank you, Claire Myers, with the Miles CPA Courtside report. Miles CPA in Afton and in Alpine. Visit them or give them a call at 885-0055. Again, don't have the full box score tonight, but I can give you some of the scoring stats. Post-game stats presented by Battleston Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home. Quality, price, and service. A block south of the Arch in Afton. First for Green River, leading the way was number 5, Nicole Wilson, the junior, 15 points. Isabel Vasco averages 18. Tonight had 13. And then after that, Sophia Arnold with 5. And it looks like Reagan O'Bray with 3 and 2 for Sydney Eastman, scoring for Green River in this one. On the other side for the Star Valley Lady Braves, they were led by Ambry Nelson, who finished with 13 on the game. 7 points for Avery England, all in the first half. Cameron Mackey had 3. Livy Kleeman and Kira Allred both with 2. And Hudson Kleeman with 1 to round out the scoring for Star Valley. Final 38-27 on the scoreboard. And there's a look at your Battleston Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home post-game battle stats. Again, south of the Arch in Afton. That is Battleston Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home. Player of the game today, I'm going to go with Avery England. Played great defensively as always. Again, had those 7 first-half points, off to a great start in the game. Was held scoreless in the second half, but great overall game for Avery defensively. And Avery England, the junior, your Star Valley Skidoo player of the game. Top quality products combined with excellent service standards. Visit StarValleySkidoo.com. That's it for the Silver Star post-game show in this one. Stick with us. The boys game up next. Star Valley and Green River boys on the way next on the SVI Sports Network.